Okay, so we're just going to Papa Haydn now and enjoy the Adagio from the String Quartet, Opus 76, number 4. And it's the slow movement, as you can see there. So we'll be doing an arrangement of this for guitar, of course. Whatever. You know why you showed up. Okay, so let's get to it. We'll just pause it here. So I'm going to keep it in its original key as much as I possibly can, within reason. You minus that, and then we'll open up the finale there. All right, so let's start here with, of course, the beginning. And you know what I could do? I probably should disable that Discord. I forgot to do that. So anyway, we'll start by keeping it in its original key. Quit. Yes. Okay. So Adagio. Let's do it. So the first part, yeah, it's the octave low. Right? It's an E flat. Okay, it looks like I can do it. Maybe. I can always fudge here. I'm looking at the score here. When you get to like measure like 12 or measure 10, it kind of goes up to the upper register there. It goes go up to like F, up here to E flat. Way up there in E flat. So what we can do, we can just fudge. We will keep it in that register there. We'll keep the E flat there. So let's input here. So we have bump ba dum E flat on the top. So we'll just try to keep it block chordy, kind of like Fernando Sor kind of stuff, or Giuliani. Just keep it block chordy. So 3/4. So we have the top melody. Just looking at the bass. Yeah, it's doubled. Everything's doubled there. It's a string quartet. So E flat F, the same thing. So you have E flat and F in the bass. You know what I can do. One trick you can do here is maybe put thirds on the top, because you have the violin 1 playing the melody, and then you got the cello there playing E flat and F, something like that going on there. So you can do those thirds. E flat F, E flat F. You can do like, there's E flat, 2 E flats. Yeah, you can do those thirds though. Wait, let's see. E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the melody in there. Okay, so here we go. Melody. I'll put that layer 1 then. Up here. And we'll just skip ahead here, F. And half note, G. And we do. And then we'll do save. And we'll put Haydn Quartet. There. All right. And so we got the melody up there. I put it up an octave. And now we're going to now see, I'm just thinking we could just simplify that, just have the melody and the bass. We don't need the other notes, because the other notes here in the viola, there's C, looks like G, because the first chord is the E flat major chord. So it'd be G, A, G. G, A, G. You couldn't. G. I don't know. You could displace that one. You could make those thirds. And they have. I'm just thinking because that might be a possibility. That'd be something like Giuliani would do, those thirds like that. Once I get started into it, and I know exactly what I want at first, what I establish, that the rest of it should be pretty fairly easy because I have to establish what I want to do first here. Looks like G, A flat, G. Could I put G? Let's see. And I make sure that's correct. My transposition skills aren't very fast. C, middle C. So I have C. That's C, A. Yeah, that's G. That's right. Okay, that's a second below. G, A, G. So I could put thirds. Let's see. G. Let's see how that goes. Then we have B flat in the bass. And then that goes up to, let's see. That's B flat. Goes up to B flat there. B flat. And we have D in the bass. B flat, huh? Let's see. How this... Then B flat in the. Then we have B flat. Because Giuliani would do something like a 6. Make it like blocky. Let's do that one. There you go. Something like that. Just simple. Not too complicated because it's still the same idea. We're not gonna include all the notes here. That's what we're here for. We're gonna bastardize this thing because we're trying to make it as if what if Giuliani wrote this piece? What if Fernando Sor or Carcassi? I've said this many times before. So let's I can deal with the bass note. Let's see. There's B flat. Okay, we got that. F, G, B flat. What else do we need? There's a B flat, and we already got B flat, so we just minus that. We don't need that one. And then the note at the bottom here is E flat. That ends on the E flat chord. So what we can do is, if you can make. Because the first. There you go. We have the block chords going now. Let's see. You could end just like that. So let's try that for now, because that kind of is cool. If I can play the damn thing. Is that doable though? It's doable in a modern sense, but how about in the Carcassi sense? Blocky chords. Now it'd have to be down here. It'd have to be down. Something like that. Let's go with that. That's okay. So we got B flat here. Okay, so put B flat. Okay, so there's layer 1. Now let's get to layer 2. And layer 2 is just going to be a B flat throughout the whole thing. B flat because the second violin has the B flat sustain, so we'll just do that. Dotted half note. And then we'll move on to the next measure there, which will be it's still B flat. Still. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll tie that over. We'll go, C. Oh, B flat. There you go, there's B flat. And then we'll end with the E flat and the bass. And there you go. I think I've established what we're going to do here. Maybe. It's a very important thing to do when you're doing guitar arrangements is make sure you're really mentally understanding, you know, you got it in your head that, yes, this is what I'm going to do. And you have to establish this. And once you establish this, you keep this. So we're going to keep this just like this. We're going to keep with the third. Because it's still the same piece. Oops. Okay. So now we established that. We go into the next 2 measures, which will be identical. Like, it's just a sequence. There's basically the pieces based on a couple of notes. Let's see. Okay, so we go F, do the same thing. We'll go F, E natural, F, go to the next measure. Oops, wrong layer. I did that again. Okay. Hope you can see that when I play that on guitar, because that's important. You can see what I'm doing. F. Then we have G, and then we finally have A flat. I'm not worried about the fermata. I don't care about that. That's just, who cares? We'll worry about that later. Okay, so now we're going to add the other notes, which will be from the viola, the C clef there. And that's going to be A, B, A. It's going to be A flat, B flat, A flat. And the next measure will be the E natural. Well, we don't want E natural in there. How about, oh, we got C in there. Sure you want C in there? I don't know about that. We have E natural and F. Huh. If I do that, if I put E natural and F on the top part there as thirds, that will means I have to go back and make these thirds. Let's see. Let me put the bass in. All right, there we go. So the bass is C. C. Okay, that works. Make sure a guitar player from the late 18th century can play it. Okay. And now we have the top part. Okay. We have C in the bass, then we have B flat. No, that's not B flat. We have C again. Okay. That's doable. So, it has to end with F. Ah. Okay, that does end in the F there, the low F. I'm gonna have to fudge again. Let's see. That means I have to take away the thirds. I won't be able to do the thirds. Could put C. I got F in the bass, and that's the F chord. Do I have C? Where's C? There's C in the bass. F, A, F. There's no C. Oh, there's C right there. Oh, that might be. I might be able to do that. Let's see. Aha. Okay, C. We'll put C in the bass, and it's going to go down to F. That works, and then we're going to have to change this, these middle note, one of these middle notes here. This is fine, and get rid of that, and we'll have the A flat on top with the C. There you go. So far we have okay. Let's see. Let's hear what that sounds like the original. Let's go back to the beginning. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, it's the same idea. All right. Okay. So now we have the next measure, which is C, C, D. You know, I can just actually leave it in its original register. Yeah. So we'll just do that. We'll leave it in the original register, and we can keep those as thirds. Yes, that works. So that's fine. Okay, let's put the other. I'm not going to change the register. Okay. And that's it. That's all you have. Come here. Then we have the. And the rest we can. We'll keep that in this original register there. Or we could put that up in this. Let's see. Yeah. Could do that. Let's see how's that work. Actually, we could put that up. Should have done that in the first place. I don't know. You just change your mind. Okay. So C, B natural, C, and we'll double that with A. Yep. A, G, A. There we go. There's no bass notes to have to worry about. Okay. And the next part, let me see the chords here. Where they have the outlines. The violin one's got the E natural F C, and then the viola's got C, A, C, F, A, C, F chord. There, it looks like that. Yeah, F, A, C, in right there. So how can we salvage this? Because we've got that little line up there. We probably should keep it in its original. I think we can keep it in its original register. We don't have to bring it up an octave. Let's see. G A. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna put it up that high. No. Okay. So the top layer is going to be G, A flat, with the tie that's going to go to a 16th note, A flat, to a 32nd note, B flat, C, then B flat, A, G, F, backwards. There. That's the line we have. And now we're going to have to do a guitar thing here because we got some other voices. So we put in the second layer. E. Okay, we have. Those are thirds again. There you go. Solved it. Just hold the C in the okay. So we have the thirds at the yeah, we'll keep that in the second layer. So we'll have E natural. Then it goes to F, and then will be a half note C. There. Oopsie. What did I do? Ah, okay. That's right. Okay, so you have. All right. We can keep that exactly where that's at. So there, I solved it. Okay. No problem. Get another drink. I want to keep in that lower register because it'll make much more sense when we go up to the higher register. When we keep the notes in the higher register, it goes all the way to E flat. Okay, let me check something real quick here. How's everything going? Fine. Okay. Nothing unusual. All right, so let's head on over to the next measure. You got B flat in the bass. You got B flat. G. You got B flat. Okay, sometimes you have to reverse these. Let's see. Yeah. You got B flat. E flat on the top. I mean, that needs to be E flat there. Oh, yeah. So let's go with what's in the next measure. E flat. And then we have D, A, D. Whoops. What the heck happened there? There we go. Okay. And then for the bass notes, now could we have B flat? What can we do here? G. B flat's in the bass. Da-da-da-da-dum. Just thinking ahead. Yeah, just leave. Let's go to the second layer, and we'll just put B flat in the bass. Make that easier. There. Okay. Then moving on to the next measure. Okay, so now we're going to have that that run. So we'll keep that intact. Everything's going to be intact. With starting with the E flat. Oops. E flat, G, B, D, E flat. And that's going to be way up there. And that's going to stay just like that. There. Now we just need a bass. Now what do we have here? G in the bass and E flat. Well, we can just leave. Let's see. Okay. Just thinking ahead here, I'm gonna have let me put those notes in the following measure there. So we have the next one. We have a dotted quarter note, and then we're gonna have a B natural attached to the C, and then B flat. There. Okay. As long as I get my top notes on top, we can deal with the middle notes there. Okay. Okay. So we're okay with this. Oops. Did I accidentally? I screwed up. That's fine. We can just move it over. We'll go like this. Go like this. Copy. No, wait a minute. I know what to do. I can't delete that like that. Edit me. Oh, no. Okay. Will this work? There. Okay, just deletes the notes. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Da da da. B flat, E. Okay, and then we have the E flat major chord, E flat major chord, and then yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's get back on track here. So it goes up to B flat. So we need this kind of descending line here where we have. Is that exactly what we have? C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, G. So we'll just do a descending line. What can we do? I could put it up there. Let's see. Huh, okay, that works. We'll do that then. Where am I? Yes, we'll do that. We'll bring it up an octave, and we'll go G, and the next measure is going to be D, D, E, E natural. There you go. Oh no, it didn't flip the thing. Okay. Why didn't it? Okay. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Let's see. That works. There you go. Okay, we're getting it now. Yeah, it's getting the hang of it. It takes a few measures to get into it, but nothing's set in stone here. You can always go back and change this anyway. Let me hear what that sounds like. Right? Da, 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 da. Okay, nice. That works just fine. Just as Mario Giuliani intended. What if Giuliani wrote this piece? Hey, moving on. So let's just input the top voices again, all the way up to the ending where it goes up to the top E flat. So we'll just keep those notes as is. Don't have to change it at all. Whoops. A, G. This is fun. All the way up to F. High note. Then we go to E flat, down to D, next measure, and we end on E flat. Okay, let's stop there. That's exactly what I said I was. Because the next measures are going to be a little tricky. So let's see. Go to the second layer. And we will input our notes the best we can here. What do we have? The next sequence of notes here, we have F, E natural F. But we have some sort of thing going on in the C clef there, where we have C, D, E, F. Oh, that's right. F, and C. We have that going on there. Huh. Yeah, something going on in the bass notes too. The cello. Dun 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 dun. I wonder if we can do this. Let me see if we can do this because the C clef has it has the C, D, E, F. It's got the F, and it goes down to C, B, C, maybe A natural. Where can we put that in? We could put, let's see, the first note, F. I don't know if we should put that up an octave. Because we have... B flat's good. See, A flat. F. That might actually work. That's kind of block chordy, and that phrase seems to be derived from that block chord. And so what I'll do is I'll do that. What's that again? F. Okay. So let's bring this up to here. We'll just go F down to C, then B flat, C, and then we go A natural, like that. So we have to go. Okay, so that actually works. Maybe that works even in the context because it's derived from this minor chord. Yeah, they're da 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 da. Yep, fine. Okay, so we got our block chords. I don't care about the rest of the notes. That's fine the way that is. It's just an F minor chord. Then we go to the next measure, which is it's got B flat, B natural in the bass, and it's got it's got B, and it's got G, E flat. Has to be sliding the fourth finger down. Let's see. What is that? G up to B. B flat. Can't do B flat. Can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it could. Aha. That's Giuliani shit right there. 6. Like that. Okay. That's all you need because the rest of the harmony's there. So we're going to make that the second layer with G. Okay. G, A. And right back to G again. G. G. There you go. You may not need any. Let's see. No. G, can't do that. B flat, no. I can't even put a bass note in there the way they want it because I'm Giuliani. goes down to D flat. Ooh, D flat. That's a. Is that a half diminished chord? Okay, that rest of that part works fine, but it's got to get there. I have to get there now. Ends there on that. Right? And then we have D flat. Is that right? D flat, B flat, E flat. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Exactly what we want. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so the top notes, my leg. Let's see. The top notes are going to be the D flat. Works perfectly right up there. So there she blows. D flat with double dots and a 30-second note to C to D. D flat. And there we go. And then we'll go to the second layer and put the chord in there. And that'll just be a half note chord with G in the bass. There's G. That's weird that I put that in there. G. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. Let's see. And B flat. Oops. What the heck did I do? Oh, no, that's it right there. Something like that. Okay. Oh, that works perfectly. Slide that note right up there. Okay, more drink. All right, now we're getting somewhere now. It looks good. Okay, so going on to the next measure, which is the nice chords, this nice little note here lands right on the C, and it goes all the way up to the C with the tie, and the 16th note will be C, B natural, D natural, C, we go all the way up to F, E flat, C. There we go. Nice. And now we just have to put our second layer in of the bass note, which is A flat. Hope that's correct. I just instinctively went for that chord. C, F, E flat. Okay, just twirling around with that one. Let's put our E flat major chord in there with the A flat in the bass. A flat, A flat. That's going to be a quarter note. A flat, A flat. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. There you go. A flat, E flat, A. Let's listen to this again. Nice. Supposed to be slower than this. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Move on to the next part. Let's go. Ah. Just listening to the next part. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go back. All right. So that's what we're continuing with. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. Let me have the okay, we have that going on. Okay. That's a B. That's G. And what does he have there in the also in the C clef there? We have E flat. Now we're just gonna keep one note. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that. And then next part. Okay, so you can do it. Oh, with that shit. Oh, that's D. Well, that's perfect. So yeah, we can do. And then the next part is just D. And I'm just thinking ahead here. G, flat. Now you can bring that up an octave. That's just a dominant 7 chord with E. That's E natural. That's right. Yeah. E. That's an E natural. E natural, E natural, E natural. Bring that up. E natural. Let's put this someplace else. Where can I put this E natural? Come on, that's just a diminished dominant 7. Wow. See. C, A, I can't read. What the hell is that? A natural. Oh. How can I go from there? Okay. I'm just thinking ahead. Sorry. I wanted to look ahead on the score here to see what I can do, but it's, we'll have to rearrange those chords there to make them more guitaristic. Sorry. We're going to bastardize this thing. All right. Moving on. Now that I divagated for a second there. We're continuing on with the this phrase. Okay. Update layout. And now we'll bring that up an octave there. And that's going to be A flat with a double dot and G, A flat there. Okay, now we get the B flat in the bass, I think. There's B flat in the bass note there. B flat, there's E flat. You can I could just leave that. And then A flat, G, okay. Let me take a break for a second. Let me take a look at something real quick. Okay. 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 Let's see. A flat, G, A flat. We have D in the bass. I wonder if I should bring that up an octave. Well, no, it goes down. It goes down a couple octaves there to A flat. They want D in the bass. How the hell am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to bring that up an octave. Sorry, folks. Yep, gonna have to do that. It's fun time. Yeah, that's A flat, double dot. Again, we'll just put this up an octave. G, A. All right. And for my next trick, let's see, we have B flat in the bass, E. That actually does work. Okay, so let's do that. Bum-ba-da-ba-dum. E flat. There you go. This E flat. There you go. Quarter note with a half note. There you go. That works. That works just fine. And then we end up on the E flat major chord again. So the top note is going to be D, and then the second layer underneath that is going to be the rest of the chords, the rest of the notes of that's got to be a half note. These got to be half notes. There. Now we can put our eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Now that brings us. Put the wrong note on the top there. Let's delete those. So we need to put G. There. That brings us to. Oh. So we have. That's it. Nice. Okay. So let's continue with that. Just trying to figure out the chords for the next part. So on the top voice for the next measure, we just have quarter note, quarter notes, quarter notes. Then we have quarter, dotted quarter. Okay, let's leave it like that. This is a short piece, actually, so we should get through this pretty quickly. But I don't want to rush it, but I just want to give you some idea how I do this. Let's see. It's going to be G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. And then the next measure will be next measure will be B natural. B natural with the G in the bass. And the next will be C with F sharp in the bass. Is it F sharp, and E flat, or just already have E flat in there? Yeah. yeah, we have got an E flat on the top part, so why do we need the E flat there? We don't need E flat. So that's C, and then F sharp. Oh no, damn you. C. Whoops, no. F sharp, and it goes right back to the chord again. So da 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 da. B natural and G. There you go. So we just have basically something like that. Something like that. That'll work. All right. So we have. Okay. Continue on with those thirds. Okay. So we have down to, let's put our top notes in again. Just work with one layer at a time. So there's C, goes up to a dotted quarter, and then goes to our favorite part with the pedal point. Now we put the chords in the bottom here. A flat, and A flat and A natural. So let's go with just that. Very simple. A flat, A natural. That's fine. And we'll put that note C there. We already got F. We already got F in the on the top note, so we don't need it in the bass. A natural. What's the first? Okay, C. That's A natural there. A natural. A flat. A natural. We have that note there. We have that F. No, we'll just leave it like that. Yep. Okay, yeah, we'll put that B flat. That'll bring us to the D pedal point. Gives you that open fourth string. That'll work. Okay. So da 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 da. We're gonna end with that note, and okay. This bottom note here, the B flat. That's got to be an eighth note. Let's see, B flat, eighth note, and we'll just put the notes D in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the top note, let's see, it's a B flat chord with F. Yeah, okay, so we can put F. No, we. Let's do that. We'll put F then. Yep, it's got to be the first layer. So now we have there. That makes sense. Into that B flat chord. So let's see what we have. rearrange that chord to make it more blocky. Oh, there's going to be, oh God, I hate to do it. It's going to be 16th note triplets. Ah. All right, let's go. Let's make it there. Let's see if we can make it there. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so we continue on with D, 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 D. So the top notes are just, it's going to be F, E natural, F. We move on to F sharp, G, dotted with an F natural, which will bring us to those power chords. All right, let's put the note D is our pedal in there. Yeah, that'd be cool. This is gonna work out great, I think, anyway. D, 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 D. All right. Okay. It seems a little vacuous because there's I'm minusing the notes. Oh. Okay, second layer again. Next measure, just more of the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we get to the chords, the power chords. That's E, B flat. That's E to have G, G. Because that's basically what it is. We have E natural, we have G. That's exactly what we have there. It's just a diminished chord. And then we have okay, so it's going to be E natural. We have F, F, A natural, C, A natural, E natural, A natural. Crap. We have C, A natural, and we have F on the top. Crap. How can we make that better? E flat. I wonder if we can just do that. Same thing, this inverted. We have, that's not. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that's, there it is. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I can do a block chord like that. Diminish. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, A natural, C, F. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... come on, being more creative than that. I mean, that chord works, but A natural, C, F. All right. So I'm going to go with that. I know it's probably stupid, but that's okay. So here's the fun part. We get to do the 16th note triplets. I hate. So we'll do E natural. Whoops. E natural. Natural. B flat. D flat. Okay, we'll go back and put it as a triplet right over there. Okay. Then we'll continue inputting our notes. So we have to have 3 chords like this. And we have G natural on top. Oops. G natural. Then come back down to... Oh, no, you bastard. No. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. There, and it does that crap. Adjust the settings. There, okay. So now we're going to continue with this nonsense for 2 more chords. Same thing. Now I could, well, so what I'm going to do is I'll do this one measure like this, and I'll just copy this measure and paste it into the next measure and just move the notes. Yeah, just move the notes. That's what I'm going to do. Let me check something here really quick. All right. Okay. So the next chord is that E natural in there. E natural. A natural. A natural. And then C. And fun, fun, fun. There. It does that crap again. Okay. Up to F. F. Down to C. Down to A natural. And then do the triplets. There we go. Okay, one more chord. Oh, that's exactly how he has it in the score. All right, just leave it there. What's the next chord? It's the last chord of the measure. You have E. Okay, that's supposed to be a response in the cello section. E natural, F, A natural. Yeah, it's the same chord. So we'll just do it twice. Yay. So let's oh yeah, there you go. What the fuck? I repeated that twice? What? No. Okay, I need to I don't want that. Why is it doing that? No, won't do it. Bastard. I just want to copy these notes here and give me that, but it doesn't give me that. Give me something else. Oh no. Did it do it? No, it didn't. Why is it? I don't want to copy that first chord. I just want to copy this next chord. Oh, there it did. I did it. Jeez. God damn. Yeah, if you have, okay. Then it goes up to F natural, the next one. We're almost done with this crap. Okay, so what is this chord here? We got F, G, and B flat. F, what is this? E flat. What the hell is that chord? We got F. I know what the chord is, but rhetorical question. F is in the bass. E flat. G. See F. Huh? F, E flat, G, B flat. G. C sharp in the bass on the second one. Oh, we have D. I'm sorry. This is D. D, E flat, G, B flat. Okay. I'm going to try to play it normally. Ah. B flat. So you have D, E flat, G, B flat. And then it goes down to. That was weird. That was weird. It didn't even sound like a different note. Okay, so. D, F, A natural, F, D, with the C sharp in the bass. So we got a C sharp to a D to a D minor chord. Okay, I get what he's doing there, but it's for a guitar player. Okay, that's okay. That's one way to do it. But it's not very. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, so we're just going to copy and paste these chords and then change the notes. Copy. Paste. Update layout. Save. And we'll change the notes. Okay, so the first note is going to be D. Whoops. Come on, move down. And the next note will be, oh, so it's just E flat. Oh, yeah, I had to remind you of the E flat. Then G. G, and then B flat. There you go. And then it comes right back down to G. Ooh. Right back down to G. Like E flat. Oh, yeah, there's the E flat. There we go. There we go. All right. That's okay. You just move the notes. Whoa. Oops. What the fuck? There. We'll kind of make that look a little more separated. And now. Yeah, that makes. We'll put that note there at the bottom here. C sharp. C sharp. And it goes, it's a D minor chord. A natural. Right back down to F. To move these notes over a little bit so you can, they're spaced evenly, and then down to D. There. And now let's make the magic work again. Let's see if we can manage to get that same chord over there like we did the last time. That spacing looks good. Okay, let's select that chord. And we got it. Excellent. Figured it out. Jesus. Okay, moving on. Let's listen to some more. Ah, for fucking sake, you're going to do that one more measure of that chord. Then we kind of get back to the, we get back to the pedal point again. Okay, we're almost there. Let me see something. How long? I say 8, 10. It's going to repeat. That's the problem. We're up to measure 30. Okay, so we'll do, let's take a quick little break. I need to get up for a second, and we'll be right back. Okay, that felt good. Oh, we're back. I won't tell you. We'll never tell you. All right, let's move this over slightly to the right, to the left, your left, my right, or my left, your right, whatever. So we finished these evil chords. Now we're continuing on to some more evil chords. Then we have, looks like another diminished, a dominant 7 chord maybe. So we got B flat, natural, C. Ooh. So we have another one of those. If that's C, the way it's played, that's A now. Okay, I see what he's doing here. Nice. The next part's easy. It's just a big run. And then it ends on a nice cadence, half cadence. And then it just does some more of this shit. More of that kind of stuff. All right. So let's do this. So you got B natural on top of a all right, let me figure this out. B natural, C minor chord, and then A natural. Make sure you stop the note when you play it. D, F. What the hell is that? That's D, F, A natural. D, F. Yeah. Yeah. D, F, A natural, B flat, B flat, B flat, F, D. Okay, we can just leave that just as a run. All right. So now let's put these notes in here. Make sure you get the right mouse here. Okay, so select that measure, hit Control C, and paste, update layout, hit save. Now we're going to move the notes and change the notes. All right, fun. All right, so the first chord here is is B natural here in the bass. Okay, if I can get that B natural. And the top note is just a C minor chord. With C, to remind you, it's C natural. C, E, G, E. There you go. Just remember to stop remember to mute the bass note. like that. Yeah, that works close enough. That's how Giuliani would have done it. Okay, so now we go A natural. There's our nice big fat A natural. And then we have B flat, D, F, F natural. Let's move these notes over here. Okay, update layout. How's that look? Good. Sehr good. And then we do this thing in the bass here. That's going to be D, F. Yeah, D, F, A natural. And I'm going to do this. Let's see. Because that's easier. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, so let's put this DFA way up top. Oh, look, it's already there. D, F, A natural. Oh, B flat. Okay, B flat. DFA, B flat to F. That's it. I got it. All right. Okay, looks good. And now we're going to hit that nice note there. It's going to end on right on E flat there. There's going to be a quarter note. There. Okay, that stays just like that. And now we got to put the top part on. Yay, we made it. That wasn't so bad. All right, I think I did. DFA. There, I had to move that over a little bit. Something just look right. I did octave displacement. Even this last group of chords right here are actually an octave lower, but I just put it up an octave higher. Yeah. Move that note over a little bit. It's a bit off. Okay. So now we have these triplet shit. Why do we have a B flat there? Do I have to put a... how about if I just put like that? Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. That'll work. Okay, D, E flat, B natural. Thank God it's the last of the triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There. And now we get to 16th. Oh, good. Normal notes. Okay, da-da. So we have C, F sharp, G, D, E flat, B natural, C, E, G, natural. Ah. Oh, you fuck. I mean, these are all... What? Oh, these are all triplets, aren't they? Oh my God. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. C, B, C. Yeah. Can I fit this in here? I don't know if this is possible. Okay. So now we're going to have to put in the rest of the notes here. We have G. No, we just have the last three notes. We have, let's see, C, E flat, G, and then we have B natural. What? That's not what I wanted. Get rid of that damn thing. Update the damn layout. Let's see, C, E, G. They have B natural. Whoops. B natural. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay. Just puts it over there. B natural. We already have a B natural. Let's remind me of B natural. So we just need C and then finally G. And oh, did I do it? Did it fit? I have no idea. B, there's C, C, E, G, B natural. Oh, that's it. Got it. Oh, okay. So now let's go into the second layer. I don't know what the hell I got, but I got something. Cancel. I want to make the. God, this thing. So we're going to put this down here like this. Okay, so now we have. Oh, there it is. Then we have more triplet fun. My goodness. Okay. And then we have these long chromatic runs again with triplets. Ah, God, I hate that. Okay, so we have to do this all over again. Triplets. We're not done yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay. So let's first layer. We're not going to put any second layer in there. So we're going to have to put all these 16th notes in here. And we're going to make them. What you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put all the notes in here. And if it asks me there's too many notes in here, I'm just going to leave the notes in the measure, and then I'm going to then I'm going to make them triplets. That's what I'm going to do, because this is just pain in the ass. Okay, so we have. Oops, God, screwed up already. E natural. E natural, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A natural, B flat, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A natural, B, D, F natural, A natural, B, C, D. There we go. Leave measure alone. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. Look at that. Triplet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and last. There we go. God, I hope I did that right. Okay, then we end there. Jesus Christ. I think that's, let me double check. Yeah, Okay. That looks right. I did it. Okay. All right, then we get to the nice half cadence. So let's put the notes here. F. Way the hell up there in F. There's F. The quarter note. Then we got F, F, F. Next measure is like that. Before we get to the reprise of the pedal. All right, now we have the chords. Oh, yeah. Da 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 da. There's that weird Neapolitan 6 quarters thing. Half cadence there. Let's see. So the chord is C, E flat. And they have an A natural in there. C. We have F. We have C. Plus, we have an A natural. With the so that goes down to B. Now, is there a better way we can do that? There's B, A flat. Okay. We have C. We could do the C there. And there's there. That has a B flat in there. Let's see. F along with the E flat and C. And it's like a dominant 7 chord. It's a B flat in the bass. Yeah, that's a B flat. Confused. And an A natural. Well, I can't reach that A natural normally. Trying to think, that E flat there, huh? E flat, E flat. There's E flat there, but I'm missing the E flat, the A natural. A natural's here. That ends with that B flat in the bass. Was that what Giuliani would? Or soar? I don't know. They wouldn't really do this. How can you rearrange that chord to make it more, make it fit? How can you make that a blocky chord and make that end on a B flat like that? E flat and C, and there's a B flat. Come on. Stuck now. Try to figure out how can I do this chord to make it more acceptable. Because there's no way, I mean, if I were to go like that, that's just a dominant 7 chord. Can I bring that down? Oh. Let's see, F. If I bring it down, you can bring that down an octave, and you'll be able to play that whole chord. You know, you'll be able to play and hit that B flat. Sounds a bit off though. There's F, there's C, there's A natural, there's E flat. It's just a dominant 7 chord. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're doing that, folks. Sorry. Well, in there in that top note, and then here, it's going to be an octave lower. Okay. So it's F, F, F. And F. Dotted. Okay. Now we're going to put the chords in here in the second layer. So I have to put a dotted quarter note, rest, plus the rest of the chord with E flat in the bass. So E flat, E flat, E flat. And we're going to have on the in the middle there is going to be A natural. And then in the right in the there's going to be C. That's it. And now for my next trick, I will end there with that B flat note. And then I'll take us to the pedal. Nice. Okay. So the bottom note is going to be B flat. B flat. And the rest of the notes. E flat. A natural. There. So so that's how we'll end it, just like that. Okay. Go to the second layer. And it will be B. Got it. B flat. Then B flat, B flat, B flat. There you go. B flat, B flat, B flat, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we also need D there. There. Let's put a B right there. There. Because now you can play the chord. B flat. All right. Ooh, boy. Let's keep listening to the... Where's my mouse there to... Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Got some sort of imitation going on there. Okay, some canon. All right. How's it going over here? Going over there. All right. So, okay. So, what do we have interesting going on here? Okay. So we just have the pedal. Let's finish this page here. My legs. So we'll just go B flat, A natural, B flat, like that. And then we'll put the pedal in the bass where it belongs. B flat. Okay, layer one. What the hell? It doesn't do it now? What is lost? Why won't it add measures? It just this. Oh, I don't get it. Where's the rest of my measures? It's supposed to, why is it doing control? Okay, I have to make that small. I don't know what the hell it's doing. Why it's doing that? Sorry. It won't do it now. Why? Usually it'll add measures when I do that. Why the heck not? Now it's not adding measures. Let's see. Speedy note. Create new measures. There you go. Jesus Christ. What happened? How did that get ticked off there? Ticked me off. Okay, now we're back to normal. So let's increase the size. There, that looks better. Move it over to my right, your left. Okay, now B flat, A natural, B flat, C. Second layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see the melody. We got that. Move on. Let's go. Ah, yay, more of this shit. Now, what are we doing? Are we going back to the beginning now? Or is this a transposition? It sure looks like it's a transposition. Oh, God. Yeah, it looks like a transposition. I see a lot of G flats in there. Let me continue on this. Where am I at? 1049? Let's see. More triplets. Wow. More triplets. Goes way up there. Yeah. There it is. lots of runs, triplet runs. Hey, then it finishes. Uh-huh. That isn't so bad. Okay. So, okay. That isn't so bad. It's just a lot of triplets. It's a pain in the ass, but whatever. All right, let's finish. We're almost done. We're getting close here. Let's get this shit done. Let's get it over with. Let's see. All 16th notes, triple. D, F, oops, A flat, C, B, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, G, A, C, A, F. Oh, read the measure alone. Now we just put them all in triplets. Okay. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I left them in this second layer. Who cares? It's just a run. Okay, now we can just put it back in the first layer. All right, that isn't so bad. Yeah, okay. Make sure that's correct. And okay, that's like a development section. Okay. I'll go back and add some bass notes, some color. All right, now we add the 16th notes. Fun. A, B, B natural, C, D flat. Whoops. D flat, D natural. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, and we add the triplets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. Let's see with the chord. C flat in there. All right. We'll just leave that. Oh, make it like, well. It implies the harmony anyway, so we don't need that other crap. Okay, so now we get to the chord. So bring that up an octave again. So we're back to sort of the melody. E flat, E flat, F, G flat. And we can go, yeah, G flat, F, G flat. Okay. We'll just do that second. Okay, the next part will be G flat, G flat, F, E flat, right up to it's gonna end B flat. No, yeah, B. B flat. Yeah, sure, why not B flat? Huh? What did I do there? Oh, it's supposed to be an F there. All right. Move that up to F. Okay. F to G flat. F, B in the bass, down to E. B in the bass there. Okay, let's see. Could do that. It's got the B. It's got B flat in the bass. It's got D there. So F, and we got B flat already there. There's B flat. There's D. There's B flat again, and then there's E flat in the bass. E flat. Got E flat in the bass. E flat. E flat. So E flat. Okay. How's the E flat? The E flat is half note. E flat. Okay, we got up to the end of there, and now we're going to do another sequence. Okay, sequentially it's moving up. Moving up. Ah, okay, A flat, G natural, A flat. Oops, wrong damn layer. There. Oh, no, okay, A flat, G natural, A flat, B flat, and then C flat. It moves up another sequence there with C flat, your favorite. C flat, B flat, C flat. Okay, we'll get to that. Get to these chords. We got a lot more of those 16th, those triplet 16th note runs coming up. All right, so we got a descending line in the second. C flat, nice. So we'll just go C flat, B flat, A flat, down to E, E flat, goes up to A flat. What? There you go. Moving on to the next chord. We have nothing there except for, oh, it's just, okay, I see what's, all right, it's just A flat, G, A, kind of like octave thing. Let's see. C flat, nice. That's typical Giuliani. Nice, nice. Okay, moving on to the next part here. We're almost, okay, we're kind of, yeah, this is definitely a development section. F, I'm going to put F, G flat, G flat, tie, G flat, G flat, G flat, and then C flat. Oh, nice. C flat, B flat, all the way down to E flat. Huh? Ah, you fuck. What the fuck did I do wrong here? Ah, I see what I did wrong. That. Okay. So we have dotted, we got a slur there, which goes to the 16th note, G flat, and 32nd note, starting on C flat. C flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E. It's the second layer. Who gives a shit? I wish somehow you can just flip that to the second layer. I gotta do that whole shit. Damn it. F, G flat. All right. B flat. C flat. Okay. Make sure that's in the right layer. This is D, dotted 8th note, F, A, G flat, dotted eighth note, and two 32nd notes. F, G, and then it ends on that nice F. Now the bass notes. What do we do here for the bass notes? Go second layer. Da 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 da. C. No, that's C. And that's B. And that's G flat. So we can do that. We can do C flat. C flat. That goes to C. C flat. B flat. C flat, B flat. Okay, they can do those quarter notes. So we have C flat. C flat. Then it goes down a step to B flat. Then down to G flat. There. That'll get us what we want. See, C flat. That's right, G flat. Okay. We can actually do that. We can play that B flat there. Very blocky chord, very Giuliani-esque or soar. The time and second layer, and so it's going to be B flat, B flat, A natural. B flat. So we'll go B flat here for half note, and then we'll play the A natural. Play the A natural quarter note. Oops. Works fine. So you can just same thing. Same thing again. Okay. Hey, we're almost done with this page. Da 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 da. F and son. F there. Okay, we're still in the second layer. B flat. Let's do that. Another B flat chord in there, and got to get the rhythms right. Eighth note. Okay, so they're going to be eighth notes. So there's D, and then there's D again. I mean B. I'm sorry. There's D, and then there's B in the bass. B flat. Is that right? C, D, E flat. That's not E flat. That's D. All right. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's B flat. Yeah, that's just B flat. Let's go. B flat. Do it. Fuck you. And the rest is just B flats. Perfect. That's funny. He's got C in the top there. C with the B flat. That isn't working out like that. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. I guess you could in E there. And that definitely works fine in the context of how Soar would do it. Okay, E. All right, snap out of it. Going with the B flat. Yeah, B flat. D E F G A B flat. Yep. Okay. So we'll keep going with the B flat in the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the top part, the top soprano voice or whatever is going to be E flat, D, E flat. I just kind of invert it. And for the second layer, we're going to have E natural in the bass right here. E natural, and then it'll go F. And that's it. We'll leave it just like that. And now we do the triplets. And this will be the end of this page. We have almost another page and a half to go, and we're almost finished. Okay, so it's just more of this shit. Da-da, and then B natural. C. Then we have G, A. Shit, I can't see it. Fuck. Okay, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those triplets. Oh, I got that right. Let's see. What was it? What was I at? G, A, then we have okay, that's we have E natural. Then we have F, A, C. There. I think that should cover it. Oh no. Cancel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I get it right? A natural? Is that A natural? Oh, A flat. That's A flat. Yeah, that's right. All right, we're done with that page. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's where we're at. There we go. We got some more of this stuff. Oh my God, we're coming up to the end. Lots of runs. We have this nice bass run here in the cello. Oh dear God. This isn't a problem. Nice. Wow, that goes way up there. That's a high. I got to bring that down an octave. Way down. And these runs here. Okay, it's just big. One fat run. Giuliani would never do this. Soar would. All right. Next exciting measure. This is the right layer. Okay. So we have, oh God, B flat, C, B flat, A, F, D, B flat, G, D, E flat, A natural to B flat, F sharp to G, D, E, G, B. That wasn't so bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last. Yay. And the good thing we don't have to do anything about that at all. Second layer. This is going to be D. Corner note with an E flat. And that's all. I'll just leave it like that. It does introduce the another phrase in the cello section, but I'm just going to delete that because we already have that going on. Okay. All right, let's put that. Where are we going to put those phrases in the bass there? That's going to go in the second layer. That's fine. And let's do it. That's what the notes. What are the notes? The notes are C, C, E, G. C, E, G, A, B, C. What? That's right. C, E, G, E, G. Shit, I forgot. E. It's hard to look at this. E, C, yeah, C, C, E, G, A, B, C, D, F, A, B, C, D. I see, it's a sequence. E, G, B, E, F, G. Thank goodness there are no sharps or flats in that one. So that's going to stay in the second layer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, I'll stop saying it. I'm getting hungry. Okay. Oh, that's what that stupid thing was called. DoorDash. I was trying to remember what the fuck that stupid thing was called. That DCP always orders. Okay, this is fine. We just leave it the way it is. We don't need to add any notes to it at all. Now we're going to go to the top layer. And thank goodness we're almost done with these triplet things. Next, we have sort of simple little play on the original motive. Okay, so okay. So now we have to put this in the first layer, the next phrase. Okay, it's supposed to end. It looks like it ends on A flat. That's where it ends. And the bass there has got A flat. Let's see, we got F. Oh yeah, okay. Just leave the notes the way they are. So, why does it say F? Okay, because it was F sharp. Okay, F natural, F, G, E sharp, F, G, A, B natural, C, E natural, F, G, A, B, C, B flat, A, G, F. Okay, triplet time. Okay, yeah, this is gets kind of tedious because all you're doing is just copying and pasting. But it kind of goes much faster when you do it this way. Now I have to bring this way down an octave, down to E flat, low E flat there. I don't want that. Stop that. So this is going to come down way down here to E flat. So we have, that's E flat. The E flat. Then you have D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, C, D, E, F, G, A, A. That's right. I think I did get right. Let's see. Because in the original, that goes way up in the higher registers. Yeah, I think I did that right. Yep. Okay, yeah, all the way up to B flat. It's just a scale. What is this? Let's see. C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat. B flat. Then B natural. C. That's the next measure there. C. I had to count those ledger lines. They go way up there. So we can just keep that the way it is. We don't need any bass notes. Yeah. That'll work. That's fine. We're done there. We don't need the other bass notes or anything. So kind of like a cadenza right here. Then we have these notes here, which can just be transposed up an octave. So we got E flat, down to D flat. And in the bass is, let's see, we can. G in the bass. And we can actually do that. Then a D flat, and then a B. You know, actually, we can do that. We can put that G in the bass. That's better. That'll work. And yeah, keep the G right there. And then it's on C, A flat. Huh. A flat. No, that'd be no. A flat. Yeah, okay. You know what? We're going to do that. Just put the A flat in there. That's it. Okay, and then there's the we got a little surprise rest right there. Okay. Put that in the first layer, and now we go to the bottom. I'm sorry, I got to move that over to so you can see that. What am I doing here? Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so now we have here a nice chord. We're going to bring that up an octave to A flat like this. We're going to go A flat, tremolo thingy with a G and an A flat. Perfect, just the way I wanted it. And then on the bass notes, we have B flat, and D natural. that's perfect. Let's make that nice dominant 7 chord. Oops, second layer, idiot. Okay, so now we have B flat and D natural. That works. Great. Okay, now we get on to the next part here. Let's go. Let's finish this thing. It's a reprise. There you go. That finishes off the page. Now we just have to add the bass notes. We did this before. E natural in the bass. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Okay, an F, and then it's going to be, oh, I can do that. Can I do E flat? Oh, that looks like shit. Come on, man, space it out. Okay. Oh, it's kind of, yeah, because you see what's going on here. With this is like a canon kind of, or just imitation, light imitation. Okay, that works. What if we're going to add that bass note in there? Let's see, what is that bass note at the beginning? Because we do have some sort of imitation going on here. What is that note? C, D, E, F, G, A. A. So we have A. I wonder if we can put A at the beginning there. I wonder if we can put A. Da, da, da. A, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I wonder if we can do that. Because it does this quite a bit, this part. Oh, is that where? Okay, so it's a lot of imitation. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. It's getting to the end. Okay. Boy, it's really getting. Oh no, we got one more page with the. Oh shit. With this damn 16th triple notes. 16th note triple. just finish it. We're almost done. It's getting really close to the end here. And see if we can do this nicely. All right. Okay, we got all these crazy bass note stuff going on here too. D flat. So we have D flat, D natural, E. Yeah. A natural. So we're coming from. Okay. Let's stick with that bass note there. Let's see. We need the tie the E over to the next measure. And E flat, E natural, E natural. E natural, B flat. Oh, okay. And then it ends on E flat. C, D, E, F. So F. Okay, so now we got these chords here. I'm not too worried about the stuff. There's other stuff that violin 2 is doing, but that's just filler, basically. Yeah, it is part of the motive, but it's just, yeah, might as well just ignore that. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Anything going on here? Okay. We're almost finished. Now we just have to put all these crazy chords in here. And then we'll be done with this arrangement. Yeah, this is work. I mean, would Soar really do this? Now, what I'm going to do is, with this, on the violin 1, it has A on the top. I can put that A an octave lower. So I just have A in the bass. All right, so violin 2 has this violent stuff going on here. C, E flat, F, A natural, F, E, C, E, F, A natural, F, E. Then it goes to B flat chord. B, B, F, B, F. I knew I got that right because I recognize the sound. Okay, now we're just do triplet. This is just a straight translation. Yeah. I was kind of worried that I might not be able to get this and leave it in its original key, but no, it's fine. We can keep it in E flat. I forgot to switch the layers, but who cares? Because I'm not going to really worry about bass notes. Because there is no bass notes, really. There's a top part going on with the violin 1, but it's already implied in the harmony that's being done in the violin 2, so it's just sort of redundant. B, D flat, E flat, G, E flat, D, D natural. Well, what the fuck did I do? I don't understand what I just did there. That made no sense. D flat, D flat. Okay. E flat, D flat. Repeat again. B flat, D flat, E flat, G, E flat, D flat, and we go to A flat, C, E, A flat. Okay, that's correct. Oh man, I cannot wait to finish these. I hate these fucking triplets. This is a pain in the ass. No, we got it. We're okay. We're getting close here, and we'll listen to this whole thing and the guitar. Huh? What the fuck just happened there? What? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck just happened? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just clicked on the wrong note. There. Thank God it's violin 2. Okay, got it. Now, there's more. We're not done yet. He's really finishing off here. Oh, okay. This is just straightforward chords. Arpeggios. Da, da. There you go. D, F, A, C, A, D, E flat, G, B natural, C, D, E. And what's going to happen is that this is going to switch over to violin 1. It's going to take over those parts. You'll see. Whew. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, got that. I'm not even going to waste time playing it because it's just... It's the end of the page here. It's got 2 more measures to go with this shit. So, okay, F, B natural, C, oops, this would be G, A, E natural, F, B natural, C, G, A flat, E sharp, F, C, B flat, A flat, G, F. Oh, that looks good. Nice. Okay. It'll get fit on the page. There we go. Fit nicely. There. And I have got that right. Yeah, da 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 da. We don't worry about the articulation. That's last. We're just going to get the arrangement over with. We'll worry about the other stuff later. Okay. Last measure on this page. Thank God. Thank God there are no bass notes, really. I don't have to worry about that shit. E flat, B, A natural, A flat, G, F, E, E, B, C, B flat, A, G, B flat, D, E, G, B. All right. Oh, don't forget to save it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Shit, I can't see that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Count by threes. There. Okay, next page. Ah, okay. So da da da. Just a B flat minor, a B flat major chord. That's all it is. B flats in the bass. Okay, let's put the melody on top there. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. It goes down there. Okay, that goes really low. So, just basically the end here. Yeah. So just a B flat major chord. Yeah, B flat. You know, that's B flat, D, F, yeah. There's D, A. I'm sorry, the dominant 7 chord. Okay. So B flat in the bass. And it's B flat, B flat, B flat. And dominant, so A in the middle there. There, that's what it is. Same thing with this thing. It's exactly the same chord. All right. Okay. And it ends on, okay, da 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 da. It goes to this chord. E flat, G. Well, I don't understand. Why not just bring this up an octave? You already got it up there anyway. And then put the other shit in the bass there. Okay, so you got E flat on the top. You have G and E flat in the down there. That's it. Okay. Ah, legs. Yeah, E flat. So we have G, E flat. G, E flat. Then we have B flat, and D flat. C, D, and D flat. D flat, D flat. What's in the bass there? B flat. Was that another dominant 7 chord? Because there's G right there. Okay, got it. Okay, so it's E flat on the top. E flat on the top there, and we have B flat in the bass. Going B flat, B flat, B flat, tie, and now we can just put the G and D flat there. Yeah, G and D flat. So let's put the G, D flat. There we go. That works. Same chord. Nice. This shit done what? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. We'll listen to it when it's all finished. Let's see. Okay. So we got that nice dominant 7 chord. Yeah. And it goes right up to B flat. Yeah, that's B flat. To C flat. Oh, thanks. All right. Layer 1. It always makes it difficult. We got one last little triplet run here that we're going to have a bit of a confusion here. Okay, so A flat. Okay, I'm going to put A flat up there. There's A flat. And then there's C flat. A little warm out there. With we have C flat in the bass. We have C flat in the bass and E flat. So C flat with A flat. Okay, A flat. Next we have, and it's going to be A flat, A flat, flat. A flat, A flat, A flat. Works fine. So C flat. You can do that. Add an F in there. Do we have an F? Can we add an F in there? No, there's no F. There's just C flat and it's got a D flat. They already got the D flat. Yeah. Okay. C flat, and then C flat and okay, that ends there. Ooh, boy. Let's put it in layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's about how we finish it off. There's not too many measures left here. So let's see. C flat, C flat, C flat. And it's going to be B, rest. I like to put these up an octave. D, rest. Okay, let's put the rest of the notes in here. I always like to put them up an octave, even though it's written lower. It's just because it's just easier when you have more space between the notes. G flat and then B flat. And let's see, yeah, the A flat is going to work fine up here. Oops. With the B flat. That works fine. So now we have. Because we got the G flat and the B flat. Yeah, B flat, G flat. Okay. Ooh-wee. Need more water? They're all done with that. And we're almost done. We got a couple more measures of the reprise of the motive, and then we have an ending arpeggio. 2 measures of ending arpeggio thing. Okay. So, and that will end it. Let me check something real quick before we. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, got some more. Okay. Great. We're almost finished. Now let's put the motive in. A reprise. Make sure that's on the right layer. So I'm going to bring it up an octave. So it's going to be E flat, D, E flat, F. Next measure. And then we have E flat, D, E flat, F. They have 2 more measures. 1, 2. All right. Let me update the layout. Okay, and then the next measure is okay. Then we have this arpeggio thing going on in violin 2. Let's get to that in a minute. Let's flush out this stuff here. Let's see what we have. We have B flat, C natural. I mean C flat with the E flat in the bass. Okay. Is it possible to do this? Let's see. We have B flat. Okay. And that goes here to C flat. We can do it. You can play this. Again, the same thing. We have B flat, C flat, B flat, and then okay, we'll leave like just like that. Okay. Now we have to put the bass in there, and that's going to be the bass notes are going to be E flat. Both of those cases, E flat. Yeah, that works. E flat. Oh, okay. So it's E flat. So we have D, C sharp, D. Nice. And then back to E flat again. Nice. Okay. So we have the chords C flat. Yes. That's right. So we have this is interesting. E flat, then C flat and D, and then we have C flat. Now we have this crazy stuff going on. I'm gonna have to delete this note here. I don't think I'm gonna need it. So now we have this crazy stuff where we have C flat, A flat, B. Oh, so that's it. That's it. So because we have C flat with no way that works. I wasn't expect to really work that quickly, but yeah, because it's such block chord stuff. You add just the bass note. Okay, that worked. Oh, just do open. There it goes. There it goes. We got the open. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Ooh, I was worried there. We never be able to do that chord, but oops. We want C flat with oh, we're doing this in up an octave. Okay, A flat, B flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. Are we almost done? It's just the same thing. A flat, B flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. I think that covers the whole measure. I think. Maybe I did too much. I don't know. Oh no, I got it. Okay. And then we just put the bass in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're just making these triplets. 1, 2, 3. Probably someone in the chat's going, "Hey, why don't you just do this with AI?" 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. C flat. A flat. What am I missing? Oh, I need A. C flat. I need A flat. I need A flat and B flat. Finally. A flat and then B flat. And that should do it. There. Now the bass note, which just alternates. Huh? The bass note just alternates between D, C sharp, and D. That's it. And it's just basically basically. That's all it is. That's all it is. And we have 2 more measures to go. And now we got this something going on the cellos here. Put this in last. Yeah, we're almost done. We'll get to listen to this. Okay, so it's just going to be E flat. Can I put it up? We have to put it up an octave higher. Or it could E flat, B flat. No, I have to do this an octave higher. E flat, B flat, E flat. What the hell? E, G, okay. G, Oops. B. What if I could put that an octave lower? It was kind of, something doesn't look right. Let's see. E flat, D, E flat, E, G, B, G, E flat, D, E flat, G, B, G. Last one. E flat, D, E flat, G, B, G. Yeah, that's right. Oh boy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. There. That's a da 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 da. Okay, that's it. Well, in just right there, perfect. You can just. Right on the nice E flat major chord. And now we're going to listen to it. So the top note is going to be E flat and B flat. And then the lower notes are going to be G and E flat. And there we go. G. Finished. Aha. Ah. We did another one. So now let's listen to all this. Let's go back to the home here. And, I think it's going to be just right. Home. All right, let's listen. We'll listen to the way finale plays it. That's too fast. Too fast. Development. Okay. Those are the right notes. There you go. There you go. Yeah, those are all the right notes, and it works. It works as Giuliani intended.
So there's the Haydn String Quartet, Opus 76, number 1, the Sunrise Adagio movement, arranged for classical guitar, arranged in a way as if, what if, Fernando Sor wrote this piece, or Giuliani, or, yeah. So you try to make it work in the context of the time it was written and all the techniques that were used at the time for classical guitar, I'm talking about. And these pieces seem to work okay. They fit right into the classical guitar. The range isn't really impossible. There was one or two spots where, and one particular spot during the cadenza where the range went really, really high, because you have to bring it down an octave. And then you have to do a little adjustments like that, bring things down on, because this is basically just block chords they're doing. So you don't really need all the notes. You can just play like a bar chord or something. Standard like major bar chord for a lot of these things that work fine. Like this instance, it has the B flat in the bass, and it works fine. It works just fine, and it captures the atmosphere of the original piece. And these quartets were intended I don't think they were not even intended for concert performance. They were performed at parties. But there you go. Yeah, if you want a copy of this, a completed PDF with all the tabs and expression markings and all the correct markings, just let me know. I'll glad to give you a copy for free. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the transcription here for classical arts. Another one. I've done quite a bit of these. I've done hundreds of these. And as you can see, it is a bit of a challenge. But like I said, once you start and you set the kind of the guidelines, you stick with those guidelines and you should be okay. But make sure you start right. That's the problem. If you kind of start wrong, you start changing things later on and it won't really fit what you did at the beginning. So just try to keep that in mind when you do this. Try to think, okay, how would Giuliani or Sor write this? And we'll start with like sixths or thirds, just something simple and blocky like that. All right. Well, where's my thing there? So, man, maybe we should. I guess we can just stop and then go to play some Stellar Blade.